Just because you're not top of the class doesn't mean you can't buy the school. I look back at my younger years and I can see clearly the brilliant students and the classic footballers. Fair dinkum, if I played 200 games of league football, some of these kids should have played 1,000. Potential is a nasty word. Along the journey of life, talent is not enough. And as Kieran Perkins said, the world is full of educated derelicts, and nothing is more common than unsuccessful people with talent. Great character is built from adversity. You must have a burning desire to achieve, even under stress and difficulty. Remember the old cliches. Tall oak trees from one seed grow. A long journey commences with one small step. No job is too big when you're divided into smaller jobs. The stink of failure and fear is also essential to make sure you keep your eye on your goal. And remember, nothing worthwhile has ever been achieved without blood, sweat, tears and a lot of hard toil. The constant focus on your goals and the burning desire to win, together with the glorious uncertainty and adrenaline that comes with having a go, are the true joys of life. Not sitting on your butt knocking others while rolling a fat cigarette and waiting for the next handout, bitching that the world will not dedicate itself to making you happy. Success in life to some is how much money you have. Well, I don't subscribe to that. I know plenty of sad sacks that could buy and sell me with the blink of an eyelid. The only time money meant something to me and Lynn was when we had none. I'll never ever forget the time the bank wanted my house. My success is spending my life the way I want to spend it, and that surely is the true meaning of life. I believe we should not be a servant to anyone's authority, no matter what walk of life we're from. If life's not good enough, change it. Get out and have a go. The worst thing that can happen is that you fall over. So what? It's not the end. Get up and go again. Yibbida yibbida is death, and that's the end of everything, in my mind anyway. The thing to do with your life is the thing you do best. Never do something just to please others. There are no consequences for them if you fail. Besides, most of the standover dopes of my time are now nothing anyway. And boy, do they deserve it. No one has a right to make you feel inferior without your say-so. You have no idea what a poor opinion I had of myself as a kid, and now I realise how little I deserved it. So kids, stand up for your rights. To thyself be true. Warm to yourself and others will follow suit. I want to inspire you to dream, to build, to plan, to reach your goal in your chosen field. Doing it your way. And you should all have the right to sink or swim doing it the way that you want to. We've got to encourage them along the way. Give them some rope. Let them fall. Pick them up. Encourage them to go again. What is the use of being a parent if you can't help your kids? What are we here for anyway? My success is daring to be myself. Despite the knockers, I press on. And folks, if they only knew how it inspired me to greater heights, they surely wouldn't give me such a valuable gift. Such a reason to do well. And while I'm driven by desire for success in my chosen field, I must admit I get great satisfaction out of proving lightweights wrong. Losers who've never done anything but knock. And I'm delighted to announce there's never been a monument erected to the memory of a critic. They just prey on someone to fall over. And when asked to make a positive contribution to society, they let you down. Every time, without fail. Self-belief is my most valued possession. I do not choose to be a common man. I do what suits me, what I'm comfortable with. I answer only to myself. I seek opportunity, not comfort and security. I take the calculated risk. I thrive on the thrill of the moment and the invigorating feeling that the challenge gives me. The misinformed idea that success spoils people by making them bigoted, rude, intolerant and big-headed is incorrect. On the contrary, in most cases, successful people are considerate, humble and kind towards less fortunate people. Failure and jealousy make people cruel and bitter. Successful people in life work hard, damned hard. They grasp at every opportunity. They realise that if they believe in something hard enough, Eventually it will happen. Now, long after I'm dead and forgotten, it won't matter what house I lived in, what car I drove, or the size of my bank balance. What might matter is that during my time in fishing, and the example that I set to others was important in the life of a kid, my kid Matthew, who hands these ideals down to his kids, and then those down to the other kids. And 100 years from now, I dream that a father and his son will catch a mighty big snapper in Port Phillip Bay. And perhaps, just perhaps, they might remember the fat kid from Mordialloc High School who kissed a fish and let it go. They might also remember the same kids standing up to the thugs in the scallop industry who thought their standover tactics would work again. They didn't. I am prepared to go even further with anyone or group who dares to threaten the existence and future of fishing and families and the unlawful damage of the delicate environment that goes with fishing. The thing to do with your life is the thing you do best. The sin is not to do what you were meant to do. Last week, that fat kid was in Cambridge, 2 hours out of London. A bloke came up and said he enjoyed my show. He gave me a business card. The address was the Netherlands. This is dizzy stuff, folks, but I'm sure you, my loyal listeners, can understand that that's not what this is all about. This is about setting an example to the kids. No matter what, we're all good at something. Recognise it now and go for it. If I can do it, so can you. And in the words of Theodore Roosevelt, the famous American president, far better it is to dare mighty and impossible things even checkered by failure than to take rank with those poor souls who neither suffer nor enjoy much at all. They live in the world of mediocrity, in the grey twilight that knows not victory nor defeat. Have a go, kids, and damn the consequences. I'm Rex Hunt, and this is 3RW Fishing.
And what's left of the audience.